All right, guys, you're back again, and welcome to another insightful episode of Bamboo Street. Today, Mississippi bill aims to make ejaculation without consent a felony. Oh my God. Oh my God, you can't ejaculate anymore. Does that include masturbation? Or does that include marital sex? Is there going to be any more one-night stands? And the worst part about it, it's going to cost you up to $10,000. Man, they're going to break the bank on you just because you ejaculate without intent to conceive. It's like the only people I remember having sex with intent to conceive are the Chinese, because they do planned births. But Americans, Europeans, children come without intent to conceive. Oh my gosh, this is hard, bro.
I think China needs to implement the same thing too, because their population is dwindling now.
Then that means it's like abortions is going to become illegal.
Yeah, if your population keep decreasing.
No, it's because if you ejaculate without consent to conceive, every time you have a kid and you want to abort the kid, that means you need to pay that $10,000.
Yeah, no more abortion, man.
It's like
that would be very good for China too right now. They need a case in China bad.
So it's like, let's say I'm a married person and I have a kid. Since I want to abort the kid, it means it was not a planned, a planned thing. So then if I have to abort that kid, I need to pay the abortion fee plus that $10,000. And then maybe if someone raped me, and then we're gonna have a kid, it's like ejaculation without intent to conceive, or not like conceived one. So then that person needs to probably pay $10,000 too.
Because a lot of the states already have anti-abortion laws.
Okay.
Yeah, so the anti-abortion laws already exist, so you know you are not gonna get abortion.
Oh.
In the first place.
Okay.
So people are not even thinking that far. So a lot of people would rather move to different states to, get the abortion. Especially in the consecutive, Ohio, Mississippi, those areas, they are really conservative, so they don't really like the abortion. They think it's against God. So.
Well, yeah, according to what my parents say.
Oh, okay.
Okay, according to the Bible, you need to be fruitful and multiply, and then you're not supposed to take a life, and that's like taking an innocent life. So yeah. Yeah, so it's like a sin.
Yeah, so the white South, they really abhor abortion. So anyway, there is a video clip.
But let me ask you this question though. Although they say like it is it's not a good thing to abort a kid. What if it's a disabled kid? Do you think it's a good idea? Like that kid is gonna go through maybe pain and torture his whole life. Like a kid is gonna be born like those people, or a guy.
Yeah, so
the genius.
I think now they live in the hands of the judges, because they're not now. You can do like prenatal care before you give birth, so you can do actual scans to see
whether the kid is gonna be normal. Yeah. But then like not all the time it is that obvious. Like the guys like what's his name again? Hawkins. Yes.
Oh, Stephen Hawkins.
Because those is like it happens like during pregnancy or during
some of those
birth.
They have like the flaws in the DNA, but as you begin to mature and grow, your body begins to deteriorate. But not from the onset. They don't have that. Yeah. Over time.
It's like over time. Yeah. So like maybe during the pregnancy you didn't notice it, but it's after the pregnancy then you notice, oh, he's born with this. What do you do?
But if to speak for Stephen Hawking, I don't think he would like to be aborted. That guy was on Epstein Island getting his jigsaw, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you were to know, like, okay, you're gonna have a kid like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
A lot of the parents, especially the males or the guys will be like, man, let's abort this kid. But a lot of the females or the women, like sometimes they don't know whether they'll be able to have another kid. So they'll rather get that one and care for that one.
Because women are more caring beings. They become more attached to the kid because they're the one who's been carrying it and dealing with it for all the months.
Yeah.
So it's kind of obvious for them to say, okay, we'll take the chances.
Yeah, especially if the mom believes in God, they think God will change everything, you know. So they would rather, especially I don't know. I've not really seen a reasonable or sensible woman that says, because I know a lady back home in Ghana, the kid is has a Down syndrome, and the kid is, I think he should be around 40, 45 now, but the mom still takes care of him.
Okay.
You know, bathing, wash his clothes. I'm like, and he drools over himself all day, and the mom is still, I'm like, yo, I don't know whether I can do that.
That's a lot. That's why I was asking, like, if someone were to notice, then it's going to be hard.
Yeah, but that woman
it's going to be hard.
That woman, the woman still goes to church every Sunday with a kid, a 45-year-old kid, you know, believing that maybe God will have some mercy on his soul. But
yeah, that's why I say I have sympathy for these people.
You have to.
It's like, because I can't imagine myself doing the things that they're doing.
Yeah.
But anyway, God's attractive.
Yeah, but I think people like that, God have a special place in their heart for, you know, God have like, you know, people like that don't get car accidents. Car don't really, think about this, CJ. You know, the guy back home is always walking like this, like, and he's drooling on himself. But for some weird reason,
and he walking across the street, not looking left or right, and nothing hits him.
Nothing. I've not seen that guy fall sick, and he's always active. You know, he's always. I've never seen him at the hospital.
It's like God is always protecting.
Yeah, you know, God. Well, they say God always protect the dumb, the kids, and the stupids. You know, like God always take care of those people. You know. So hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood. The whole entire point.
The Democrats again.
Yeah.
They're doing it again, bro.
Yeah,
what's wrong with these people?
Yo, these people are unhinged.
Look at her eyes. There's no feeling or no emotion there. And then he's trying to make up a story, man.
To defend her. I'm sure she came out with that. God. This guy just want to defend her. You know, Democrats are unhinged, man. You see, Trump is doing something marvelous that the whole country is awake and happy, so they have to find a way to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, let's see what they have to say, man.
This bill is to call out the hypocrisy, particularly the state legislature, when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community.
So if you belong to this group, you are exempt. If you go to donate your sperm, you are so.
So you can ejaculate because then whenever you're putting it in, you got consent, okay? Yeah. But LGBT people, man, they're the ones who like to have sex like animals, but because they can't get pregnant, so whenever they decide to get pregnant, they got consent.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you guys. You're so biased.
Yeah.
Men face a maximum $10,000 fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country. Women have rights based on where they live.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community. And
the reason why they are coming out with these policies, down south they have like the anti-abortion laws that we've already talked about. So because the anti-abortion laws is purely against the women, so the women is like, okay, what can we do to counter effect what the guys are doing to us? So
so the guys who have one night stand foot the bill.
Yeah. So if we can have abortion, you can ejaculate without having a kid. That's just dumb.
Waste of state resources.
They have to review it when they file it. They're gonna have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time
But-
on that. And
But then, when the guy have child with the woman, the guy have to pay child support.
Yeah. If you don't pay, you're gonna go to jail. So the whole thing is just wild.
And if a woman abandon a child and run away, and the guy gets stuck with the child, do they find the woman and make her
Hell
pay child
no.
support?
Hell no.
You see how the law is messed up?
Hell no.
So a guy could never run away.
No,
The
he
law
cannot.
is gonna find you.
and you know
But a woman could run away, but the law is not gonna find you. But it's okay. We're men. We always take it. We don't care about it.
And there's a word, right? You always hear deadbeat dad. Oh, that guy's a deadbeat dad. But you
Never
never
hear
hear.
deadbeat mom.
Nah, you never hear that. You never hear that.
Yes, the woman could run away and come back in the child life, and everybody just be like,
Happy. What a mom.
yeah, she was just having a hard time.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, at least.
It's
she
like,
came back.
honestly, I feel like when it comes to parenting, women are loved more.
Yeah.
Like, kids tend to love or appreciate their mom more than their dad.
If you look at Kevin Durant, right? Anytime he wins a championship or wins something, the mom is always. But there's a lot of single parent dads that took care of their kids all year long, and they never get highlighted.
The love is still different. Like, if you look at Lonzo Ball and his dad, LeVar Ball, if they were to talk about who they love more, yeah, they like their father, love their father, but I still feel they love their mom more than their dad.
Yeah.
And the dad is the one who was in the trenches with them.
Yeah. I think the mom got like.
She got a stroke and everything, but I just feel like in the equality of things, kids tend to love their mom more. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they shouldn't, because it's the mom that went through the suffering to have them.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's different, man.
It is different.
It's different. It's like you would faster forgive your mom than you forgive your dad. You'd be
Yeah.
like, this asshole.
Yeah, it's true. True.
Or it'd be like, that's my mom, man.
That's my mom.
That's my mom.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, that's the
And
mom.
women say they're not appreciated.
Yeah.
Come on,
regardless.
man. Open your eyes. You
Regardless.
are appreciated.
paying other bills that are trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll. 26% said it's a good idea. 74% telling us it's a waste of time.
Yo.
Yeah, it's a
even
waste of
God-
time, man.
Even God created that 26%, you know. God created that 26%.
Because I'm sure most people, let's say it happened, right? And you were to charge me, as long as there's not a baby in the picture, I'll be like, yeah, I intended to have a kid, it just didn't come. I shot blanks.
I think the women are gonna be,
What are you gonna do?
the women are, this is gonna be the new rape case, man. The women are the ones that are gonna be reporting the guys very soon. Yeah, that guy just
Yeah, that's gonna be a way for them to charge for rape too.
yeah. Yeah. Wow.
You have to pay 10K because I didn't want to conceive, and
Yo, that would work in a dictatorship, bro.
imagine you have a one night stand with somebody. We agreed it would be a one night stand, but for some reason, okay, the condom probably broke.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna charge me on intent.
Yeah, that's gonna destroy the sex industry. So the prostitutes are gonna be
Oh, as you mentioned that.
yeah.
So that means no more porn, right?
Yeah.
Because with porn, there's no intent to conceive.
Yeah.
So anyone shoot a porn video in the future, you're supposed to charge them 10K.
Yeah, this is just dumb. The Democrats just want to find
I
a
could
way.
support it in that way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you're going after the porn industry,
yeah,
we could
good
support
point.
it in that way. Anybody who shoot a porn or the porn flick, that means they're gonna cover their mask in the future.
True.
They're gonna
Wow.
cover their faces. So the woman and the man both get charged.
Yeah, that's wild. Though.
That would be wild, man.
Let me see this wild.
Oh, but this bill is to charge the men. It's not to charge the women, right?
Because the women still have the anti-abortion laws.
This may be considered a waste of money by some people,
By everybody.
but we have had far bigger misuse of taxpayer money in bills that have been proposed and passed.
The final
Yes, you are right. You misused the goddamn funds. And who did it? The goddamn Democrats. And you're still doing it again.
Yeah, these people are unserious, bro. They are
Lord
unserious
of
bunch
mercy. No, they just really know how to waste taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, they really don't care. And people find this a joke. It's gonna find a way into Congress and they're gonna pass these damn laws. And these fucking Democrats. I don't think the Democrats are gonna win. Next election, they are not gonna win, of course. It's gonna be hard for them to win the presidency.
Yo, and the next thing I'm thinking about, you're talking about without intent to conceive. Whenever a man and a woman have consensual sex, the woman is the one who decides we're gonna do it.
Yeah. The man can.
Other than that, it's gonna be rape.
Yeah, other than that, it's rape. Yeah.
So you already had consent to have sex.
Yeah. Everything is decided by the lady.
Everything is decided by the lady. So what is the point in this law?
Yeah. So even the anti-abortion law is just dumb. Because if the lady says, nah, bro, wear a condom, you go wear a condom.
And if the lady say, I don't want to have the child, there's nothing the guy could do. It's like in the whole scenario of sex and having kids, the woman is the one who decides everything.
Everything. So I don't get it though.
The guy could only run his mouth and talk, but at the end of the day, it's her choice. She pulled the strings.
Her choice, her body.
Yeah.
Draft still being written, the proposed legislation will get a hearing after it's submitted. But with a Republican-controlled legislature, the bill not expected to go anywhere.
For this particular bill, that's certainly okay. Again, the whole point of this bill wasn't to get it passed. The whole point of this bill was to call out hypocrisy.
You just wasted money and effort drafting up this goddamn bill for no reason.
Yeah.
Women don't need that.
They don't.
If you want to say you want to run a new bill, okay. For those deadbeat dads who run away, you can run a bill to take more money from them. We have no problem with that.
And these are the people they voted into position instead of advocating for something that benefits everybody.
Or we could have the bill you probably should have run. Okay, once a guy have sex with a woman and the woman is pregnant and there's proof to say, okay, this is his kid. From the moment she got pregnant, he could start paying child support. We can support that.
Yeah.
That will be a decent bill because these deadbeats, they start running away early. You can start charging them child support since the kid is in the belly. Yeah. We love that. We can go with that. So like women would not be left alone to go through the 9 months and then when the kid is born, have to raise them on their own. It's like you track down that guy and from day one you start paying the bills and start taking care of you because that's responsibility.
And come to find out, even with the child support thing, everything was instituted by the government to allow. Because before, I think the bill was introduced in 1976, where the government is like, okay, you don't need a man in the house. So if you have a baby, that's when the welfare checks start coming in. They say, you don't need a man. We're going to give you free house and then we're going to give you welfare checks every month. So the lady started, so I don't need a guy in the house. The court says, no, you don't need a man in the house. You only need to sign here and sign here. So every month you're going to receive a check from the government. So as a lady, because if you have a man in the house, you're not getting that check.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's like, man, my husband ain't shit, man. I don't want to live with him. So we have single parents or single parent household because the government incentivizes the ladies
to not have a woman in the house,
a
man in the house. If that happened in China, you know what happens, right?
Demonstration?
No, bro. The Chinese people are so smart, right? You know, like when they do the housing, right? And they have to divide the property.
Okay.
A lot of times, if the people are separated, then they get two houses. So, you know, people who are married, they will get divorced just to get the two. And then after when they get divorced and they get the two, then they remarry again.
Okay, that's wild.
So, you know what will happen to married couples in China, right? After they have their kid, and the kid has a document like, okay, he has two parents, because in China, if you don't have two parents, is like considered like married
Abomination.
parents is like a abomination. Man, they would just get divorced just to get that money.
Okay. And come back, remarry.
No,
later.
it's just they live like divorced people,
Yeah.
but they're married.
Okay.
The woman getting free money every month, but
okay.
the two of them still
Okay,
living
on
together.
on paper,
On
they are
paper,
divorced.
they're divorced.
Okay.
That's how they work it over
Yeah.
here, man.
The America are just dumb to figure it out.
Yo, in China, they would rip the government off that way,
Yeah.
man. Oh, the law is that? Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, the social security and welfare checks really fucked up.
They would just collect that money, man. It's like free money? Shit. 1 billion people.
Yeah, the government will go bankrupt, you know.
That's why they never do this kind of
Yeah.
thing, man. They never do this kind of thing.
Yeah, cause so I don't blame them though. I don't blame them. Now they're trying to bring back the men in the house. They are not going back. Because the ladies are now very incentivized to not allow any guy in the house. So that's why they will kick and
Yeah,
stab you.
I'm collecting my checks.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
gonna
need you.
always be my boyfriend.
Yeah. You know. So now that's how come you don't see Chinese having multiple baby daddies too. It's like you have this guy and then you have with that guy.
Yeah,
You
they just
don't-
tend to have one
Yeah.
kid, and most time maybe two tops. That's when they remarry.
Yeah.
They tend to have a second one, like
Yeah.
to probably make the other guy happy. But they don't never really go from second to third marriages and these kind of things. Most times like two tops.
Yeah, because in the state, the more babies, the more kids you have, the larger the social welfare check. So if you have 3 kids with 3 different guys, you have three. You know
You know
different
who's
checks.
taking advantage of this? I'm
know.
sad to say, this is the black community. The white community don't really stoop that low.
Yeah.
And maybe the Hispanic people will probably take a little check in on that because they like to
And some
have.
people are, but they said the largest by the numbers, white people get more social security checks because they have like a larger population. They are around 51% now. Black people are around 18%, even though they. It's like some people have shame, I'll say, but some people say, man, it's free money. You know, it's government money. Anyway.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Put your comments in the comment section. Peace and love. See you guys in the next one. Bless.